guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be going through everything that I bought in Japan 2023. I got back yesterday, kind of tired but really just want to show everything. Went for 16 days, around 16 days with 3 of my friends from uni. Just wanted to do like a little haul. If you can't tell, I might have already bought this stuff from Japan that I'm wearing as well. I really wanted to live my Harajuku fashion fantasy before I get a little bit too old for it. So I wanted to start with accessories first, just because I've kind of got them all already. If you couldn't tell, I got this bow from Harajuku and I got the little wing clips in both white and blue. You can get these in the UK. I've definitely seen them around, but they were very cheap in Japan, so I thought I'd pick those up. Also true in terms of accessories, I bought that, and that was pretty much it. And then I'm going to go on to makeup. I didn't buy any makeup last time I went to Japan and really wanted to try some stuff. So I got some of this from Loft and some of this from just the like the tax-free shops. First thing was this mascara, which I'm actually wearing now. I see this all the time. It's a really thin mascara. Just wanted to buy it because I've already seen people advertising it. I then got this from Loft. It's a contour palette. It's like a cool toned one though. This is Modern 2. I looked at it in the store and it looked really good. I've got it on as well now. Yeah, really like that there's a lot of cool tone products in Japan as I'm very white. I then picked up some blush because I love blush. I got these guys. They have like their own little puffs inside, which is super cute. I then also picked up this blush, which is Kiss. It's a really baby pink blush. It doesn't actually really show up. I'm actually wearing it now. It doesn't really show up my skin tone, but it's pretty nonetheless. I then picked up this, which is, from what I can tell and could see in store, again I'm wearing it, I don't think I'm wearing it right, but it is this stick. It has 2 ends. I went for the baby pink one, like a kind of, yeah, baby pink end, and then it's got a skin tone and the baby pink end, and you're meant to put it under your eye and then add some colour to it. I can't quite remember what you're supposed to do with it, but I think it's to create that makeup look, which I believe is called, so the makeup style is called Douyin. I think it's a Chinese inspired makeup. Actually, I could be wrong there, but that is what this pencil is supposed to do. I tried it. I need to look at a tutorial how to do it properly, but I've always really liked that style of makeup, so I bought some of that to try it out. I then also picked up this, which is a cool tone eyebrow gel, which again, I'm wearing all this now, probably not correctly, but yeah, again, more cool tone products are needed in the UK for very pale people like me. The final makeup thing I got isn't really like an everyday thing. It is a white mascara, which I actually got from a cosplay shop in Ikebukuro, which was a fantastic cosplay shop. Like, really wanted to spend longer in there, but they had everything. So I picked up white mascara. One, I've always wanted to try it because I think it looks cool, but also I've also kind of got into the Jujutsu Kaisen bandwagon, and I might be cosplaying Gojo, so I thought I would pick it up whilst I was there because it was cheap, and white mascara is very difficult to find in the UK. That was pretty much it for the makeup. So we got mascara, cool toned contour, blushes for days, white mascara, Douyin inspired makeup, and the cool tone eyebrow pencil. And that was it for makeup. I was trying some of it out today. I don't think I've done it right, but never mind. Next up is Pokemon cards. I was very good in terms of Pokemon cards. I hardly got any. I actually technically only really bought one, and that was the Umbreon Japanese Gold Star from Celebrations. I already have this card. I think I have about 3 copies of it, but they're all graded, and I really wanted an ungraded one for my binder. And this card in Japanese is getting so expensive now, but I found this in Akihabara on one of the top floors of the radio tower, I think it is, and it was the cheapest one, and I could not for the life of me figure out why it was so cheap compared to everywhere else I had seen it. I'll actually get out the packet. But yeah, this card has skyrocketed in price now. I guess it's been a couple of years since it's been released, but it's just going up and up, so I really wanted to see if I could find it a little bit cheaper in Japan. So this is the card. It's my favourite Umbreon artwork in cards of all time, and yeah, I just wanted it for my binder collection from Umbreon. It was that price, which at the time was about £65, maybe a little bit less than that, which for that card was pretty good. Saw it at a lot of other card shops in Japan, but for a lot more money, like talking like 150 plus. I have no idea why this one was so cheap. I was like, is it fake? Is it damaged? Because obviously Japanese collectors are very like precious in terms of the condition, and usually Japanese cards are better quality anyway. So I was like, oh, maybe it's got a dent on it or a scratch or anything on the hollow. It looks fine to me. So I'm going to count that as my bargain of the holiday, if you can count £60 for a Pokemon card as a bargain. There were obviously a lot of other Japanese Pokemon cards I wanted to pick up, such as like the McDonald's Umbreon promo from years ago, some of the tag team stuff, but Pokemon cards over there are very expensive now, and you could barely even buy packs anywhere. Like at the Pokemon Center they were like pretty much all sold out of everything apart from a couple of maybe Obsidian Flames equivalent in Japan, but yeah, wasn't great. Then the only other Pokemon cards I got were these three, and as you can probably guess by the randomness, these were from the vending machines, because I know that is the stupidest thing you can do. Don't ever use the vending machines when you see Pokemon cards in Japan. You're going to get, how to put it nicely, scammed. Actually only got these two, and then I found this full art, the best, like the most rare out of all of these, on the floor in a station. I assume someone had got it and just didn't like it because they were like thrown all over the floor. So I was like, okay, you can come home with me, I'm happy, a card is a card. So yeah, it was these guys. Don't use vending machines in Japan for Pokemon cards, it's not worth it. Just spend your money on ones you actually want to buy. Now let's go on to Attack on Titan, because I bought quite a bit, but not crazy, if that makes sense. I'll show you. So in Japan they had a shop called Kiddyland, and they were doing a collaboration with the Sanrio characters, and also Gudetama, and I was so pleased to be in Japan when there was a collaboration going on with Attack on Titan, just because obviously Attack on Titan ended a couple of weeks ago, burst into tears. I needed to fill my soul with Attack on Titan stuff, so I was really happy to be in Japan when there was a collaboration. So the Kiddyland in Harajuku had like a whole display. It was gorgeous. I filmed so much there. But upstairs in Kiddyland they also had a little section of Hita City Museum merch, which is where the Attack on Titan Museum is. It's where the creator's from. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to Hita this time around. So I like grabbed as much as I could in terms of what I really wanted. So that was really cool to see. But enough talking. Start with the collaboration stuff. So the Gudetama, they had these little blind bags, and you can get lots of different characters, but I bought one, and I'm not joking, I pulled the gold Eren, which was amazing because my friend also got the gold Eren, which was really sweet, and I was really hoping it was the Levi one. When I saw gold, when I opened it, I was like, oh my god, it's gold. But, you know, it was Eren, which is still a really cool one to get. I then didn't get this from Kiddyland, but in the shops I eventually picked up the gold Levi one because Levi. So I've now got the gold Eren and the gold Levi to go with that. Again, more blind box stuff because I am a sucker for blind boxes. I love them. These are actually my friend's. She bought them. I didn't buy these, but she pulled, as you can probably guess, Levi and Erwin, and bless her heart, as she immediately went, do you want them? And I was like, yes please, I'll pay for them. I was really lucky. I can't believe she got both of them, so I was super happy about that. I thought it was cool. I'll go through more badges. I'm not really a badge person. I don't really make the is it eater bags where you can like put your favourite characters and like collect all the merch of them. I should do, because I should definitely make another Levi one. These are the heater badges that you could get of Owen and Levi, and I made sure I picked up one of each style, so I will go in this kind of order. So this was the matching Owen Levi with the with that pattern in the background. I then picked up these two. I really like these two because they've actually got where it says the Hita City Museum. Again, these were in the second store of Kiddyland in Harajuku at the time. I don't know why they had the merch, they just did. They were advertising the Hita Museum there. And we got these two to match as well. Again, they've kind of got similar backgrounds. Finally, this one, which was my favourite. Well, maybe one of my favourites. Everything was my favourite when it's Owen Levi themed, but they had the deer on them, which I thought was really cool. I did a couple of gacha when I was out there. Again, I kind of wanted to not spend money on gambling, basically, is what gacha is. I did two because it was a Attack on Titan themed one, and I got the Levi and Hanji when like Levi's saying goodbye to Hanji, and I also got the Mikasa. I first got the Mikasa, I was like, no, I really want the Levi one, and I managed to get it, so I was super happy with that. Again, my friend is the super cutest thing in the world, and she bought me This was from Kiddieland, a Sanrio Levi keychain with sparkles in it, which is super cute. It matches this, which is, again, from Kiddieland, part of the collaboration. They're currently Levi and Bad S'more, I can't pronounce it. Sanrio is very, very popular over there. Like, I didn't realise how popular it was. I knew Hello Kitty was popular over there, but these characters were everywhere. But this is my Passmo, which is basically like the trading card equivalent you can get when you're a tourist there. So I just used this the whole trip and it was very, very useful, and it's actually one of my favourite purchases. It made sure I didn't lose my trading card. Also from Kiddieland, I'm not really an acrylic stand kind of gal, but I was when I was in Japan because it was themed. So I picked up, again, Levi, a smaller version. They had bigger ones of these too, but I just really like the artwork. And yeah, it's just, how could I not pick it up? But the big acrylic stand I bought was the Gudetama collaboration because I love this artwork so much. It's very big, as you can tell, but I couldn't resist. I was in Japan, there was a collaboration going on. I was easily sold. Also had this passport holder, which looked really good quality, and I could do with a new one for next time I go travelling. So again, it was Attack on Titan themed. I just had to have it. I'm sorry. I spent so much in that store. I actually went back to Kiddieland 3 separate times on 3 separate days because I was like, oh, I might as well pick up that. I also picked up this for obvious reasons. Can you tell? I actually don't know what it is. Paper. It's paper. I think on the last day in Kiddieland they had some new merch. Every time we went back there they kept restocking the Attack on Titan stuff with bits and bobs. And they had like a Owen happy birthday postcard sticker. They didn't have the Lever one, but they had Owen. So I was very happy. I then also picked up these Attack on Titan and Hita. Again, I picked it up for obvious reasons. Maybe their card covers, I think. I just thought they were cool, so I bought them. And also picked up, again, I think this is more Hita collaboration stuff. It's like the postcards. I bought 2 of them. But yeah, different postcards inside of here, I believe. All of these. Again, obvious reasons I bought this. So yeah, I picked up 2 copies of those. Final things from Kiddieland. I picked up the Levi Happy Birthday clear folder. Again, I'm not a clear folder girl, but clear folders are everywhere in Japan. I don't know why. I think they're quite a paper-based society still. So I picked up the Levi birthday one. His birthday is in December and there was a lot of Christmas stuff coming out, so maybe that's why they put it out. I got this Hita one, again for obvious reasons. And then I saw this and was like, oh my goodness. Yes, perfect. So yeah, that was everything from Kiddieland as a kind of combination of things. Like I said, I went back there a lot of times. Oh, before I move on to some other Attack on Titan themed things, at Kiddieland, another reason I spent a lot of money there is because they were doing, because of the collaboration with the Sanrio characters, you could basically get given these. Random in terms of what characters you get, but I managed to get all of them. So I got I got Reiner and Pick, Eren, Mikasa, Armin, Annie, another Armin and Annie, Jean and Connie, another Jean and Connie, and another Jean and Connie. And of course I got the Levi. I got the Levi twice, I was so happy. I just put them somewhere different. So we got Levi and Hanji, and yeah. So yeah, these were behind the cash register, and if they could see that you had bought enough Attack on Titan stuff, they would give you those to open up. And I actually, on my last day, I got given 2 more. I haven't opened them yet, so I thought I would open them on camera with you guys. Again, we're manifesting Levi because it's, you know, for obvious reasons. But let's see. Okay, it's pink, so that means it is another Pick and Reiner. Then final one. Come on, Levi. Okay, I'm going to try to do it blind. Oh, that is my 4th Connie and Jean. 4 of them. I saw the green and got excited then. It was a really fun little collaboration, and I love when they give you like, not free gifts because they're not free, because you're spending money for them, but yeah, little collectible cards, and I got Levi, so I'm very happy. The Attack on Titan things I got, I picked up these 2 acrylic stands. Again, I know I'm not an acrylic person, but I saw the artwork and I couldn't resist. This is when Owen is trusting Levi with the Titan serum, and I love this piece of work because if you can see, Owen is inside of the mug. Levi's handing him the drink. So I picked up these 2 from a very, very touristy shop in Harajuku, which I don't think it had a lot of legit merch. I don't think these are legit. I just saw them and bought them. It was also incredibly overpriced. They were 1,600 yen each, which was quite a lot of money, but also it was a bit cheeky because you had to, if you wanted to use card, you had to have over 50,000, which is fine. But I said I didn't have any cash. I'm sorry, I don't have cash. You know, we'll just leave it. It is what it is. And then they're like, oh no, fine, use your card. And I felt a little bit bad. I know it costs to use card machines and stuff, but for them to be like, it's cash only. Oh no, actually we do have a card machine, but it's have to be over 5,000. Oh, actually we're gonna lose the sale, so just use your card. So that's a little bit sus. Final Attack on Titan thing is almost my most proudest. I don't know if I should say proud, but I was very happy I got it. It is this clear file, and it, as you can see here, it says the attraction. I believe that means Joypopolis. So in Tokyo there is an indoor theme park called Joypopolis. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but they've basically got an Attack on Titan ride, and it's a ride where you just walk through, and it's only in Japanese, and you're kind of like a new recruit, and you've got to pick between either going through Hanji's route or Erwin's route as the Titans start to attack, and your answer determines which free sticker you get at the end. And if you collected all 6 stickers, you could get them stamped to get the clear file. 6 stickers, you get 1 per ride. The first time we did the ride with my friends, all 4 of us, we went through the Hanji route, and the Hanji route gets you the veterans stickers, so you get Hanji, Erwin or Levi. And then my friend and I went on it again, the friend who loves Attack on Titan with me, and we like tried to get the guys to go through Erwin's route, and that's when you get given Mikasa, Eren and Armin stickers. And both routes are different in terms of what you see, so it's really cool to experience it. But I was determined to get that clear file. So I went on it in a total of 7 times, and the guys there looked at me very strangely. These are the veterans that you can get. You can get Erwin, Hanji, Levi, and they stamp them when you exchange them for your clear file. So these are the designs that you can get. My friend very kindly gave me this one. I got an Erwin and Levi on the multiple times I went on it, so I was super happy. But the cutest thing was that this, the first time I went on it, I assume Japanese couple saw that my friend and I were very excited about them, and they gave us their stickers, and it was Erwin and Levi, and I was like, oh my god, that is the sweetest thing, so that was really kind of them. The designs are, I'll tell you in a minute why this is in a wrapper. That's the Mikasa one, that's the Armin one, and that's the Eren one. So those are the stickers that you could get during the ride, and I just went on it so many times to get as many as I could. Now, my friend actually let me borrow their Mikasa one in order to get the clear file, because they got that one. I never personally got Mikasa myself, but the following days, in a couple of days after we went to Joypopolis, we were like just shopping in a random K-Books in Ikebukuro, and I saw that they had loads of stickers, and I was like, I wonder if they've got the Mikasa one. They might do, who knows, they might just have some of the Joypopolis collaboration stickers, because they have everything in K-Books, like from collaborations from all over the country from years ago, from like any anime that, you know, ever existed. And I was flicking through them, and the only one I saw was the one I needed, and it was the Mikasa. It cost me 400 yen, which is ridiculous, but I have it. I have all of them now together, so my friend obviously kept her Mikasa one because she got it and she loves Attack on Titan as well. So I was I cannot tell you guys how over the moon I was when I saw that. So yeah, I now officially have all of them. But yeah, was able to get the clear file because my friends were very kind and let me borrow their bits and bobs. So that was an adventure, Going on that ride 7 times is commitment, but I did it for a clear file. But a clear file that has these 2 on it, so who's the real winner? This is a Nanabe free thing. It's not for sale. Basically, in Animate, I bought a Jujutsu Kaisen manga because I really wanted to see the art style to see if I'm going to continue reading it. I'm currently only on season 1, episode 20, and I know series 2 is so much more exciting in the Shibuya arc and everything, and there's a movie I need to watch, and my friend was telling me all about it. So yeah, I picked up the manga, and I got given this as like a free blind kind of thing, and obviously we love Dadame. Don't worry about spoiling it. I do know what happens to him because when we were in Japan the episode actually aired, so, and it was everywhere, so got Dalami. Delamy. This is going to be a very long video. Next thing is we went to Shibuya and we went to, I think it's Parco, and on the top floor of Parco there is the Pokemon Center with the Mewtwo decoration and like the big statue. There's a jump shop, there's a Nintendo store, there's everything. But there's also a Capcom store, and obviously Resident Evil 4 being my favourite game of all time, this was the only thing that I could really find. There are a couple of stickers but of like Luis and Ada from RE4, but no, like Leon was sold out. Leon must be a popular boy over there. But this was really the only like RE4 merch I could find. Again, it's an acrylic stand. I really don't like acrylic stands, but I couldn't leave Ashley and Leon when I was in Japan, so I picked that up from the Capcom store. Do miscellaneous next. Miscellaneous is just random bits I picked up. I got this from Nara Park. It was a gacha. That's one of the mascot. That's the mascot for Nara, I believe. I also got another one which I haven't unboxed yet, but basically this was actually my friend's. He very kindly gave it to me. But you can build it, and it's like a little water display of Nara. So that was kind of 2 gacha. Slowly getting into Jujutsu Kaisen. I just haven't seen all of it yet, but I know that I'm going to get obsessed with it, so I picked up some merch. I first found this when we went to Osaka Castle, and I thought it was like, oh my god, it's a collaboration, that's so cool. And then I went to Nara and I found the same one of Gojo, and I slowly tried to collect these keychains. I couldn't find one in Tokyo and Kyoto, but if my friend sees them, she's still currently there, she's going to pick them up for me. So yeah, picked up some keychains of Gojo because I'm a Gojo gal, what can I say? I then had one of my dreams come true, which was to see a whale shark in the Osaka Aquarium. So I picked up just a little pouch, just as a memory for seeing the whale shark. Yeah, one of my top dreams was to see a whale shark there. I'm very much a fish and shark kind of gal, so I can't even explain how much of an amazing experience that was for me. I was so happy I got to see him. There was 2 of them, there's a girl and a boy, and male and female. There's also an ocean sunfish, which was really cool to see because everyone loved them in Animal Crossing, so seeing a real life one was just exceptional. I also got the Stitch badge from Kyoto Tower, like token, which you're supposed to use, but I completely forgot to use it. I bought it with the intention of using it and then forgot, so cute little memento. Then got the Osaka golden coin one as well from the castle. Things where you put 200 yen in and they stamp a penny for you. This one is the aquarium, I believe. You can see the whale shark from Tokyo. This was the one, the Pokemon Center, that was next to the cafe. Again, another gacha. I said I didn't do much gacha. To be fair, I didn't. I only did a couple. But this was a really cool Jujutsu Kaisen pin. It's like soft enamel, and I just thought they looked really cool, and I got Gojo, so win-win-win. Very, very happy with that. Super cool pin. Also from the cosplay shop that I got the white mascara from, I picked up one of these wig caps, because obviously when I cosplay with short-haired characters, I have very long hair, and it's a nightmare to kind of like keep everything flat to my head. So what it does, it kind of like, instead of just a normal wig cap, it like pushes it in. Again, that was such a cool cosplay shop. I loved it so much. So I picked up one of those. Again, super cheap. Family Mart socks, because Family Mart is the best. I love Family Mart. Lawson, 7-Eleven, convenience stores, best thing ever. We should have them everywhere in the entire world. But yeah, some Family Mart socks. I then got this. I didn't buy this. This was for free. This character is called... I don't remember. But basically Nara, there was a really cool shirt with one of these characters on, which I liked. And I think it's like I tried googling it, it's like I think it's like a purse company, or basically there was a shop in Nara. I bought a t-shirt from it, the guy gave this to me for free. He was like, where are you from? I said, I'm from London, so he gave me the London one. So I got a London fan with a cute character on it. There is a rabbit character from this series, which is super cute, but I couldn't find any merch of it on. But yeah, freebie. And the final like miscellaneous was the final thing I technically bought from Japan. I was in the airport, I was in the tax-free shops, and they were like, if you buy 4 Coke bottles, you can get a free stocking, and I wanted this more than life itself. I don't know what these characters are called. They are everywhere in Japan, they're not Sanrio, but it's basically this little hamster guy I saw everywhere in Japan. I just didn't pick any merch up of it. But they were like, I just saw, like, in the corner of my eye, they were advertising, like, if you buy 4 bottles of Coke, you can get a free stocking. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick it up, and picked the hamster guy because he's super cute. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. It's Christmas. I guess I can just use it as a decoration, but that was technically my final purchase of Japan. Actually, I have one more final, like, miscellaneous item, and that is the famous Star Bucket from Universal Studios Japan. It is the popcorn bucket. All of my friends bought one. It was one of the staple items I really wanted to buy from Japan because I think it's so cool. As you can tell, we went to Universal Studios, and we actually got to go into the Mario World as well. So yeah, the popcorn goes in the back there. I couldn't resist. Was it expensive? Yes, but it lights up, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it now, but it was cool. Okay, it's getting dark outside, so I might need to hurry it up a little bit. Next thing is Pokemon. Pokemon is one of my favourite things of all time. It's the second time I've been to Japan, so I've been to a Pokemon Centre before, but so I didn't pick up too much stuff. Obviously Legends Arceus came out last year, so I wasn't able to, like, get all of the merch. Like, none of that merch was there. It was very much all Teal Mask, Paldea stuff. But let's start with this. I picked up an Umbreon glasses case. I needed a new one. I actually got 2, so I have one for my sunglasses and one for my normal glasses. Just super cute, and they look pretty good quality, so I picked up those. I then picked up some sleeves. I picked up Rika and Clodsire because they are just my favourite characters from the new game. Just top tier, love them. Then we got Penny and Umbreon. Not really the biggest fan of Penny, she's cute, but there was so much Umbreon merch with her and Penny for obvious reasons, so picked up that. My friend is the cutest thing in the world, and she got me a hand towel with fur on it, because fur is also one of my favourite Pokemons. And it also has a Leafeon in it, and a Chikorita, so just a cute hand towel in general. Don't really know the obsession with hand towels in Japan, maybe because it gets really hot in the summer. I don't know. Clodsire, however you want to say it. Hair clips, because best boy. Picked up one of the Umbreon figures, just because they're a lot cheaper there than they are to get them from eBay. Now I know I could have got these in the UK or just ordered them online, but I've really been struggling to find them. It's the Nanoblocks? Yeah, Nanoblocks of Umbreon and Espeon. I got 2 Umbreons because I want to do a shiny version. But I have all of the evolutions apart from... I didn't have these guys, and I don't have Jolteon and Flareon, but then I'm done, so I thought I'd pick them up. These were from Don Quixote, super cheap. Oh, just super cheap, what can I say? I then found, again, in like a random K-Books of just like random bits and bobs, an Arceus flannel. I love Arceus, one of my favourite Pokemon after Umbreon, so yeah, picked that up. 300 yen. So cheap. 2 little, what are these called? Badges. I don't know what the word is. Embroidered patches, I guess, of Arceus and Umbreon. They didn't have all the Pokemon, but they had these 2, which was really weird, but my 2 favourites, I had to pick them up. I then didn't get this in the Pokemon Centre. I got this from Akihabara. It is... so my friend was telling me that they're like tokens that you can use in a game in Japan. They just happen to have an Umbreon one for... Umbreon was the most expensive out of all of them. Everything else was so cheap. Umbreon was expensive. 580 yen, which isn't that expensive, but compared to all the other Pokemon, Umbreon was definitely one of the most popular there. So just picked it up. I thought it was a cool little memento, cool little find. Apparently you can use it in, like, I think in the arcades or on a game, something like that. Sorry, my battery's about to die. The camera's changed positions. I had to quickly swap it out. I got this little Eevee from one of the bath bombs that I'll show you shortly. So we've got an Eevee one there. I also went to the Pokemon Cafe after fighting for 3 days to get a reservation. That was a nightmare process. Did not enjoy that, but we managed to get 1 slot. It was one of my highlights of my trip. I don't care if that sounds silly. Gengar did a dance for us. We had an amazing seat. It was just such a fun time. So I picked up a lot of plushies, but I got the cafe spoon. There was like a long version, and there's also a Gengar like knife and fork set, but you could get a Pikachu one, so I just went for a little cute spoon. Also, I feel like this is infamous at this point, but I got the Gengar mug. You can buy a slushie, like a grape kind of drink at the cafe, but you can also purchase the glass. So I did. I was very impressed it survived getting back to the UK because it's not padded or anything. And in the cafe they were like, you can't return this. I was like, okay, don't worry, I won't. I bought these. I bought one in the UK for like £15. They were I found them, the cheapest I found them were 350 yen. So I bought loads because cheap in Japan. Need to find the Umbreon one though. Desperately trying to find the Umbreon one. And that is it for Pokemon merch that is not plush. Let's do plush next. I bought quite a bit of plush. So, Pokemon Center Kyoto had the Quagsire soft plushie in stock. I love Quagsire, he was on my Johto team, so I had to get him. I also got Clodsire because, again, one of my favourite Pokemon. These two are so cute, they're so soft and fluffy. They've got like a beanie insert. They're quite chunky, as you can tell, but I could squish them into my suitcase, so it worked alright. This was a whale shark plush, like a really nice quality one that they were selling at the aquarium. They actually have two different versions of this plush. They have a male and they have the female. I had picked up the female apparently. The male has an extra flap, if you like. But that is the best way to get you to buy two, because I very nearly went back and bought the male version so I could have both of them. So yeah, it was such an odd thing to offer, but kind of cool at the same time. So I got the whale shark in memory of me finally seeing the whale shark. I went for the girl because I think whale sharks grow a lot bigger anyway. But there was no real reason, I just happened to pick up the girl one. Nice that she checked if I wanted a boy or a girl one, that was cool. Another plush from the aquarium was this tiny little manta ray, because it was just so cute and I couldn't resist. It was tiny. And then this, because who doesn't love squishy beanie baby things like this? And technically I think this is the boy one. I think that's meant to be the boy one. This did not have a male and female version. I just think this means that it was a boy because there's three of them. So technically I got a little boy one. Pokemon stuff, I got this Umbreon. It is kind of ugly, but I liked how ugly it was. It was weird. They did a bigger version and a little version. I got the little version. But it's like a super fluffy one. It's still kind of cute, but you're supposed to like lay them flat like this. Like you can lay them flat was part of the appeal. But like, look at its legs. It just looks so weird. So that you can just like have them on your head and things like that. I'll then show you where my money went. My money went on the Pokemon Cafe for food and for merch, because I was just so excited we actually managed to get a reservation because of like the battle it was to get one in the first place. So I got the famous chef one, and then the maid one, I believe. They do sex them, so this is the female one and this is the male one. A little bit stereotypical, but it is what it is. There was also a black outfit male Pikachu, which I didn't pick up, but I should have done because then I would have had the whole set. So I got these two. These three were also at the cafe. They were like a pastel Pokemon Sweets version, so they're not technically the cafe. I just thought the pastels were really cute, and like this isn't pure black, it's like a softer kind of colour, so they were really pretty. I was a little bit annoyed about these because I thought they were exclusive to the cafe. They're not. They're actually also available in the, which centre is it? I think in the Tokyo Mega Centre. Can't quite remember where that one is, but it's near Ikebukuro, and it's in like a oh, Sunshine City, yeah. So you can go to like the Pokemon Sweets Cafe in Sunshine City and you can buy them there as well. Went back to Kiddieland and picked up the plush of Levi sleeping with one of the Sanrio characters. This was my favourite thing I think I bought from Japan, just because again there was a collaboration going on whilst I was there. I was super excited. Attack on Titan's just finished. I was very happy. And it's the Gudetama Levi plush, and I did buy two because it meant I got more of the trading cards as well, so yeah, got two of the Levi Sanrio plushes. That was it for plushies. They took a lot of space in my suitcase, but they were absolutely worth it. Let's do books next. This is where most of my money went, and with good reason. I will grab them. I will start off nicely. So the first thing I picked up was Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 8. I've not gotten to this point yet in the anime, but my friend is obsessed with Gojo and Geto because of the first half of series 2, I believe. I did buy this because I really wanted to check out the art style. If I read a manga, I really like to enjoy the art style as well. And I picked up this volume because this is when the backstory of Geto and Gojo starts. Again, I don't know much about it, but I know I'm going to fall in love with these two characters because I already love Gojo. So I picked up the manga just to check out the art style. Again, it's all in Japanese. I can't read it, but I like how the manga is so small in Japan anyway. So, a little cute thing to pick up. I then also picked up this, which is the Attack on Titan, I think it's interviews with the creator, but this is like the final cover for Attack on Titan. I know I've said probably a lot of times in this video that that was my favourite thing, but this is my favourite find. This is the season 4 final season key animation book. I collect the Attack on Titan animation books. This has been out for a while now, but it's very expensive on eBay because of, I assume, import fees. I think the cheapest I've seen it for is about £80, and I picked it up for 6,500 yen, which was about £40 realistically, and I was really proud of myself because I found it myself in Mandarake, which is a really great store in Nakano Broadway, and yeah, I was just super happy to find it, really cheap, much easier for me to get it in Japan than to order it overseas, and I think I'm up to date in terms of all the art books Attack on Titan now, so yeah, super happy with this purchase. Okay, so you know I said about books. I would like to start off by saying I am in it for the art, and no one's going to believe me on that. My friends don't believe me, they laugh me out the room. But it is purely for the art. One of my favourite shops when I first went to Japan was Mandarake, and they have Dodinshi, which is basically self-published comics of pre-existing work. And obviously Owen Levi, my favourite characters of all time. I love them together. They have my heart. Also, this time around I found out about stores called K-Books, which they had in Ikebukuro, and sorry if I'm saying that wrong, and they had so much of my favourite artist of all time for Owen Levi that I ended up picking up a lot. Basically I picked up a lot of Owen and Levi, didn't you? Okay, kind of organised them for you. My favourite artist of all time for Owen Levi is someone called Sable, and this is all of their work. Well, majority of it. I've bought stuff from them previously that I managed to get online, but it's so cheap for Dodinshi in Japan. I just bulk bought it all. I was very paranoid about my case being opened at customs. Luckily it wasn't. Sable is the artist that does this. Usually I buy them in like reprints or collections like this, which is a really thick book, but obviously you can actually buy them individually as they were originally printed. And I think this is her newest one as well, so I was super happy to find this one. This one was the most expensive. No, it wasn't. It was only 600 yen. That's so cheap. Correction. This is all of my Sable stuff. There are 30 of her beautiful, amazing works here. So yes, I went a bit crazy at Mandarake and K-Books for this. I'd never been to K-Books before, and my friend just happened to show me it and said you should check it out. I checked it out, and she was in there with me for a very long time, helping me out, bless her. So thank you, Ellie, for tolerating me whilst I was in that store for way too long. Another one of my favourite artists is this person right here. I can't pronounce their name, but I will show it. This one, right there, that's their name. They draw Owen Levi, honestly, beautifully, like atomically, amazingly, and the stories are really good as well. So this is all of their work. I'm going to repeat myself again. For the art, basically one of my favourite artists is called Micro Macro. They're actually very old now, I believe, but yeah, Micro Macro, again, another one of my favourite artists, and I just love their work so much, so I'll always pick them up. Also, this happened last time I was in Japan. The first time I ever found these stores, I just happened to like spend a long time in there and like had like my own little pile, and the lady from a couple of years ago said, oh, here's a basket. I was like, oh, thank you, thank you. Same thing happened again this time. I had a pile and she was like, do you want a basket? I was like, yeah, I guess I do. These were my Dodinshis. Oh my god. I'm going to have to move these out of the way. Final thing before I go on to clothes, I'm just going to show you the snacks I bought back for people, but also me. I bought a lot of stuff from tax-free on my way home, just for the ease and convenience of it. My favourite drink in the world is matcha, and obviously Japan is the best place ever for matcha. So I picked up these as some matcha strawberries to try. Peach is also like one of my favourite things to eat. I think this is peach mochi. Again, mochi is also one of my favourite things to eat, so lots of peach mochi to share with friends and family. I think it's matcha and white chocolate. Sweets, again, more matcha flavoured chocolate. Oh, I want to try this on camera. This is peach jelly, I think. Peach flavoured Kit Kats. This was from like a really like cute little sweet shop in the duty-free area. I don't remember what they are. I'll have to open them. Yeah, I got lots of snacks. I've already eaten these. Look. Again, more white peach mochi. As I've got one open, they come like this. It's paper. It's delicious. Mochi is one of my favourite desserts of all time. And it's peach. Alright, go. This, I'm going to open this on camera. This is like famous matcha, different grades of matcha chocolate. I'm going to try this on camera. Strawberry. I assume it's just dark chocolate. Matcha, these are the best things ever. And HMV in UK charged £7 a bag. This was like 150 yen. I assume dark chocolate and matcha. Digestive biscuit folk maybe? I picked up some Meiji. Meiji's like a popular chocolate brand in Japan of matcha chocolate. Again, this is also matcha chocolate. Matcha biscuits. Also picked up some matcha green tea powder. Annoyingly, we didn't have much time in Kyoto and I wanted to like look around like actual like tea houses and like home brewed, not home brewed, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Local sourced matcha, but I completely forgot to whilst I was there because it was just too busy. So I ended up picking up convenience store stuff, which is fine because it's still cool. So this is like matcha milk, more matcha. Apparently it's Yuji matcha, which is very, very good. They all say made in Japan, so that's better than being, you know, made in the UK. At least it's actual matcha and not just green tea. These are matcha white chocolate coated cookies, again from the airport to share with friends. I want to quickly open these because I want to see what I bought because I can't remember. I think they were cookies. Yeah, I think it's a matcha cookie. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I think these ones are vanilla actually, so I might, if I remember correctly, so I might leave that one. Oh, I love matcha. It's so pretty. That smells amazing. Oh my goodness, look at that. What is that? Oh. Wow, sorry. Not elegant. Very good. I saw this shop. It was in Shibuya. It's a little bit of a walk away from the station, but I'd seen them on the internet being advertised. So it's matcha chocolate, premium matcha 7 grades of matcha and Hojinchen tea chocolate. Hojinchen tea is really, really nice as well. I think it's roasted, I believe. It's by Nana, yeah, I can't pronounce it and I don't want to butcher it, but it's by this brand. I'd seen them on like Instagram a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh, did one break? I think one broke. Oh no, it's just fallen out. Oh, I was going to do a cool reveal. I already revealed it. Voila! So they're different like intensities of matcha chocolate sticks. I really want to try one. I've been desperate to try one. So this is the lightest. I'm going to take a bite out of each little one because I want to savour this moment. So yeah, glad I tried these. I'd recommend checking out the shop. They had some really cool like matcha soft serve and everything. These are peach jellies, I believe. Again, these are from the airport. They're a little bit expensive. You could buy them in like from 2 of them up to like 5. I only picked up 2 because they were a little bit expensive, but look how beautiful that is presented. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I believe the Japanese word for peach is momo, I think. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Oh, it opens up like a flower. Oh my, oh, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, it opens up. Okay, I can see why this is expensive. That is made with care. Peach jelly. I don't have a spoon. I technically do have a spoon. I have a Pikachu spoon. I should use that. Okay. Oh, cute. Ooh. Very refreshing. Very, very sweet, but almost not artificially sweet, just very natural sweet. Not overpoweringly sweet either, but yeah, really delicious, very juicy. I like tiny matcha cookies in like light white chocolate. I find like white chocolate and matcha will always pair together whilst I was in Japan. As nice as those treats are, nothing beats 7-Eleven. The thing I ate the most on the holiday was like these custard, like custard crepes, bakery items, like custard cream puffs as well, like what I had like every breakfast. It was delicious. And just, oh, being able to heat up food so conveniently. Miss it already. So that is everything in terms of like physical items. The rest are clothes. It's really dark outside already. I kind of wanted to like try them all on, but I think I'll just show you what clothes I bought. Again, there are quite a lot, so bear with me whilst I clear everything that's currently around me, and then I'll show you clothes. Okay, next section is clothes, and this is the final section. Kind of wanted to do like a show everything, but it's too dark now. Like I said, I did a lot of shopping on the last couple of days, mainly in Harajuku. I love Harajuku fashion. I think it's really cool. I'm getting to the point now where I'm a little bit too old for it, but I wanted to buy some stuff and just before maybe can't wear it as acceptably anymore. I fear is a little bit of like a tourist trap kind of thing, but I thought it was cute regardless. A Game Over t-shirt. You can see the back. Came in like white and blue, and I really wanted something blue for obvious reasons. And it came with these shorts, which has got like a little Game Boy like pocket. Oversized. A lot of stuff in the main street was size F, which just means free size. Oversized, comfy, love the shorts. I might ask my friend to pick me up the white version of this shirt. The kind of Harajuku fashion kind of outfit that maybe I could wear to Comic-Con, you know, something like that. But yeah, I thought it was really cute. I'm going to quickly show you guys this. It was a collaboration. Cinnamon roll like hoodie. I did not know that cinnamon roll is a dog and not a rabbit. In my heart it's a rabbit, so yeah, my friend got like the black cat of Sanrio. Like inside, it's like an oversized, very soft coat. These were really popular in Japan. Everyone was wearing like fluffy coats. The best bit, you see the wings? Okay, maybe can you see the wings? I hope you can see the wings. Yeah, again, wanted that kind of like Harajuku cute kind of outfit that you can't really get here in the UK. It looks a bit silly, but I thought it was cute. And yeah, just a cool hoodie in general. So yes, that was kind of like the cute outfit. I'll do hats next super quick. There was this store which I kept going back to, W Heart C. Saw them a couple of places in Tokyo actually, not just in Harajuku. But they had bunny rabbit fluffy hats and I know they look stupid, but they're so cute. And I couldn't decide between black and white, so I got both. Because, well, I have 4 rabbits anyway, and I used to have a white rabbit. And I also used to have a black rabbit, so you can't even see me. These were about 2,000 yen, and they also offered tax-free in their shops. At Universal, they had like these giant headpieces. You could have headbands with Pikachu ears and all the Nintendo characters, and then they had like these big soft hats that you could wear around. Like everyone looked so silly in them, they were really fun. But you could also buy like bucket hats, and I thought, as fun as those goofy hats are, you can't really wear them past in the park. They're kind of bought for the park and they're expensive. So I bought this fluffy Jaws bucket hat with a little fin on it, which, you know, you could probably get away with wearing more out and about. So I picked up that one. I thought it was super cute. Jaws is one of my favourite films of all times. Again, I'm a shark girl. So I picked that up. I thought it was cool. It says Jaws on it there. Sorry, I know the lighting's really bad and harsh now that it's dark. But I'm also someone that very much likes the stereotypical travelling, I've been on holiday kind of merch. So I bought a hat that says Tokyo on it. One in my favourite colour. This was very much from a tourist shop, but at least it was embroidered, just because I like baseball caps. I went for this one because it's blue. It's a cute little oversized hoodie. Yeah. Again, I wanted to buy stuff that you can't really get here in the UK, and like, rather than just buying like normal looking clothes, I wanted to buy cute stuff. Oh, there's embroidery on it, I never knew that. It's like oversized sweater vests. This seems to be really popular over there at the moment. That kind of like oversized baggy look. Very cute. I got humbled by sizing in Japan. There were some things that would not even go over my butt. See, sizing in Japan is you know, often on the small side, so it is what it is. And another one of these little vests. That one's tiny, I'm not going to put that on. Again, this was from Girl Crush. It's just a hoodie. I really like stuff that has like already like fake collars in, I guess. And it just has like a little embroidery bunnies on it. So I thought that was cute. I bought another one from Girls Crush with like a mochi hamster in it, super cute. Same jumper as earlier, but in yellow with the mochi thing. Again, this was definitely from a cheaper material store, but a common theme here. Another cute jumper that had a rabbit on it, so I was sold. This was just from the sale. There was like a shop that was selling stuff for like 1,000 yen. It's just a black polo neck, but I like polo necks as it is, so I just thought I'd pick a couple of them up. Again, just another neck that was literally only 1,000 yen, which is so cheap. I did get this dress. It's actually my brother sent me the money to buy it for Christmas from him. It's like a really pretty, slightly puffy, oversized dress with like a really nice neckline. I like clothes that cover my neck. Shorts, again, from like the 1,000 yen sale rack. They're very big. I didn't realise how big they were, but they're good for, like, I don't know, just chilling loungewear. They're massive, but they're really cool, and they're only 1,000 yen. And in terms of what I got from Super Nintendo World, I got the Super Nintendo jumper, just a very simple black jumper. It's nice because it's got embroidery on it. I picked up 2 Jaws sweater vests because I love Jaws. This is one of them. Ta-da! And then there's another one which is basically the same but just like a plain version of it. But I already wore that and it's in the washing downstairs. So, and then obviously Uniqlo is very popular. I didn't realise it was we could get it in the UK, but I found like part of the Attack on Titan collaboration. I think this is when Hanji passes away, so just got one of those. I didn't have the Levi, like, you know, when he's crying, the little panel. And then just like stereotypical tourist shirts. I picked up 2 shirts from the aquarium because again, I love whale sharks, also happy I found one. They're not the prettiest designs, I won't lie, but again, it's more for the memory. I don't know if having that light on just made it worse or whatnot, but this shirt's from the aquarium. Again, very plain, the designs were not great there, but it had a manta ray on it, and it was kind of brown, which is an interesting colour. So yeah, picked that up as well. Earlier I was saying about the store that gave me the fan for free. Well, it's called Washifield. Oh yeah, so it's like a leather company, Washifield. And they've got like their mascot is a cat. I was selling this at Nara, they had like a pop-up shop. And it was like an exclusive Nara only one, and I just thought the design was the cutest thing in the world. Like, I don't know the brand at all, but like the t-shirt and the deer and how the cat's looking in the outfit, I couldn't resist. So that was like my Nara t-shirt. A little bit expensive, it was about 45,000, actually the price is here, 4,180, which is a little bit expensive for a shirt in Japan, but I think it's because it's an actual IP, I guess. I then got a shirt from Nara because I loved Nara so much. I had the best day there, hanging out with the deer, and just from the touristy shops. Just because I like touristy shirts, I do. I think they're fun. And with that, that is everything I bought from Japan 2023. I started filming this at 2 o'clock. It is now 4:30. That is why it went very dark very quickly outside. But yeah, that is everything I got from Japan. I hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. I spent so much money this time around. But yeah, definitely worth it. Trip of a lifetime. Cannot wait to go back. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.